What's going on, guys? Sam Addo here, SCA Fitness TV. We have Shoulders Day. So Shoulders Day is week 4, heavy set. This is going to complete the week. The heavy sets, the 4 sets of 5. So we're really loading up today. We're really going to leave ourselves with a statement of intent before we head into the following week. So today is really a day where you want to kind of leave it all in the gym. You want to push your boundaries, finish strong, ready to create a good foundation for yourself and move forward. So I'm going to get in the gym, I'm going to hit shoulders hard, and I'm going to catch you right in there. So shoulders, we're doing 4 sets, 4 to 5 reps. First exercise is bent over rear delt flies with a twist. Forget the twist. Twist just kind of locks in top of the rear delts, get them firing, get them working. So we're it's the final week of going heavy. So we're going to end strong. I've increased the weight, gone up to 16 kg, looking to get 5 reps per set. So yeah, just going to get after it. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, not too bad. 3 sets in, I feel strong. So, you know, although I've increased the weight, I feel good in the sets. Shoulders giving me absolutely no jip. I did do a very quick warm-up set before I started, just to get the shoulder firing. So I didn't want no mishaps when I took the weight for the first time. So that seemed to work well. Yeah, feel good. Feel good today. Hopefully, can get through the workout, keep the intensity, finish strong, but so far so good. So gonna get on to set 4, keep it moving, and it's gonna end strong now. No real dramas or anything. Pick the weight well, got the twist at the top as well, which is really important. So happy with that, how that went. So just gonna document as always, and part of the whole documentation, the document piece, try and make sure you're putting it on computer or something, because what happens is you can do graphs and charts of things, see what your trend is like. If your general gradient's going up, are you improving? You're staying the same, and it gives you a better reference point than a book, because visually you can do some really clever stuff to visually see how you're improving or where you need to improve and stuff. So definitely look to kind of transfer this information to some sort of spreadsheet, just for future reference as well, just in case you come back to things in a year's time, 6 months time and stuff. You've got it all there. So yeah, let's go. Let's move over to standing cable side raises. That sounds like a mouthful. Standing side cable lat raises.
That's just a mess. It'll be on screen.
It'll be on screen. So we
changed it up instead.
We've had to.
We didn't get that messed up exercise.
No, we haven't got the. We've had to change up the workout. We're still in line with what we want to do, but we've moved on to the Smith machine to do shoulder presses, just because everything else is being occupied, which is quite rare for shoulders today, but it is what it is. So we're gonna kind of do this now, and then try and move back to the second exercise. Hopefully it will be available when we get there. So I've gone heavier. I think week 3 I did 25 kg a side. I've gone up to 30 for 4 to 5 reps. So this is gonna take a lot of getting, but hopefully with the progressive strength building that we've done, should be able to take this out. So let's get after it. Feeling the pinch on this, but I feel strong. You know, when you're able to lift with confidence, that's how I feel right now.
And you got the straps.
Got the straps as well, so I went and grabbed the straps just because I was conscious that I was slipping on my grip on these bars. It's not very new. They're quite old, quite shaven down. So just to be safe, I went and got my straps to kind of push through. But feel strong in my in the lifts and the pushing. And it's always a good feeling when you know you've progressed, that you've got confidence in your pushes and your lifts and so on. And that's kind of how I feel. Where I would otherwise tire, I feel like I can push through. I've got kind of like that foundational strength just to push through. So far so good. I'm gonna hit set 4 now. I can see the next machine's empty, so I'm gonna get these quick and we're gonna move straight across. The change of plan again. We haven't been able to get onto the next exercise, so we're just going to rotate 2 exercises around. So we're going to do the bonus exercise now. We saw these last week. It was the front plate raises, followed by superset, and followed by the plate press. Plate press. To work the traps and the rest of the shoulders. So we're going to get straight after that, 4 sets of 10 on each exercise.
Have you upped the weight again, or?
No, I've kept the same weight because I don't think they've got a 25 kg. I thought they had. I'm sure they have, but I can't be bothered to look through it because gym is so busy today. So we're just going to get straight after it, again to the supersets, 4 sets, 10 reps. Let's go. Sets 1 and 2 I was fine. Set 3, now out of breath. But yeah, that one caught me. It's I've been going through that superset. You really feel that burn and build up. It's I love doing this superset. I just think it gives your front delts a good pop once you get into it. Then also your traps come out and the remainder of your shoulder. So it's a good superset to have. Get the weight right. Keep good form. Try and stay as upright as you can. Let your arms control the weight on the way down. You don't want to get into a point where you're kind of doing all of this and you want to use the strength in your arms and your shoulders to take it up. So make sure you get the weight right and then just explode through the motion and off you go. So yeah, let's get after set 4. Let's finish strong. You
put that away quickly. You didn't want to hold that.
I didn't want to waste any longer with that weight. That was hard. Ended hard. A good set though. My shoulders feel thick, feel full, and that's what I was trying to gain. As I say, don't be caught out. Some exercises, still going to do that 4 to 10. Other exercises, we're going to be in that progressional muscle group of 4 to 5, 6 to 8, whatever it is. So always look out for the key things. Read the description as well if you just want to kind of like look at numbers and things like that, set numbers and that sort of stuff. But good session so far. Strong, feeling good. Maybe it's weird because we're kind of rotating the workout a little bit, so that's always a good thing. We're going to head across. I think the next exercise is available. Let's go. Get some water. Cool. So side cable, lateral raises. After the tongue twister that I kind of said earlier. So we're going to get this. I've put the weight up. Again, I've gone up 10 pound to the next level. I'm gonna do a couple of feeler reps just because I don't know if the weight's too much. And I always say on this exercise, yeah, you do want to progressively go heavy, but there's only a ceiling to what you're going to be able to take up. So you don't want to exceed that where you might cause some injury and some damage to muscle. So I'm going to do a couple of reps on one arm. If it feels good, I'll continue. If not, I'll stop, change the weight, and we get going. And if I do need to change the weight, I'll just drop it back to what I did last week because that was pretty heavy anyway. So 4 sets, 4 to 5 I typically say, but I'll be working towards 5. Yeah, just get through it and let's go. Let's kill these shoulders. That's what we're gonna do.
Going heavier than on set 2, didn't you?
Yeah. So what I found was when I tried to do the original sort of
70 pounds,
I couldn't lift it. But once I'd done the first set and my shoulder was warm, I went up to the 70 pound and I felt I could lift it.
What did you drop to on the first set then?
I just went back to what I did last week. Went back 60 pound. Yeah, 60 pound. So I went back, felt comfortable. I kind of did the 5 really easy, so I knew I can go higher. So when I put it up, my shoulder was warm and I could just explode and go through. So now this is the right weight for this set. So yeah, if you're in that situation as well, just get your muscle warm and then see if you can go up instead of getting there and just going, oh yeah, I did this last week, so I'll go up to this week. Sometimes just go back to your last weight, warm it up, and then explode and go forward.
Prevent your injury.
Prevent your injury, exactly. I think that was a top tip in one of the early vlogs.
I don't know. I know Train Smart was one, and that was Training Smart.
Yeah, I'm sure preventing injury. I'm sure we saw it in one.
I don't think so. That's what's it now.
Yeah, we'll put it in. Yeah, top tip: prevent injury at all costs. So set 4, let's go. That's 4 sets done. Not going to talk too long. We're going to get straight into the heavier set now. We're just going to concentrate.
The partial range of motion?
Yeah, partial range of motion. God, I couldn't put that any better. Partial range of motion. That was Dr. Dylan. Let's just see. Just going to check what I did last week very quickly. It was 90. We did 90.
You're going to do 100 pounds.
So, yeah, I'm going to push up to 100 because I feel warm. Because I feel warm now, I'm going to go up to 100, see how I feel. If it is too heavy, it's still going to be 4 to 5 reps.
Yeah.
If it's too heavy, I'll come back down to 90. Just because, again, it's one of these exercises where you will hit a ceiling on what you can do. And you just got to accept it. Don't try and be Superman. Don't try and be freaking Supergirl. Don't try and be Batman,
Superboy. He-Man.
Skeletor. Skeletor's quite strong. I saw those Money Supermarket adverts. He's freaking ripped. You know what I mean? So any villains out there, Skeletor, yeah, just go back to the weight that you're comfortable with, just to prevent injury again. They just get harder and harder. Don't matter what the weight is, it gets harder. But I did increase the weight. I felt comfortable, my shoulder was warm, so it made sense to increase the weight. So I went up another 10 pounds, so it's 100 pound on there, 45 kg.
It's like you mentioned, I don't know if it was earlier this week or last week, you were mentioning about being positive, how much it helps.
It does, you know, because the thing is, it's like, it changes your entire mentality, not just in the moment. Once you've carried the positivity in the moment, and you've benefited from the reps and the sets and then the session and then the following day and then the week, it transfers into your positive outlook for training in general. You know, I kind of come in here now feeling positive about the challenge that lies ahead, whereas I was worried about certain things, how I was going to perform, how
the pressure of the camera.
Pressure of the camera, yeah, that sort of stuff. Once you've got that positivity around you, you don't even think about it. You just go through. I would say go through the motions. You push through the motions.
It's like the quote you posted: "Fail to prepare."
Exactly. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail, and that's exactly the same thing. It's like, you know, I always say, your preparation for your gym session, same as your preparation for anything in life, it starts hours, days before the actual event. You know, a lot of people always say, it's like footballers. When they get on the pitch, they're just a byproduct of what they've done off the pitch. You know what I mean? If they you know, you look at some players and they say why he's not that good compared to this player stuff. So you start questioning their off-field activities and that sort of stuff. You know, those who dedicated, prepare well in advance, you know, come correct, whether it's training sessions, all that sort of stuff. They perform day in, day out in a football match.
Those like the football fans, they can't blame the managers.
Can't blame them. No,
how much effort they put in.
Exactly. You know, and it's the same with the gym. I always say, create that, you know, positive, create that positivity around yourself. Create the momentum. Do the hard work outside of the gym. Prepare yourself. You know, make sure you're eating the right foods. Make sure you're eating the right foods. Make sure you're giving yourself the right amount of rest. You know, things like going to bed at a good hour, getting up at a good hour. That sort of, all these little things help your body grow and prepare for the next session, the next day, all of that sort of stuff. So just bear all those things in mind. I'm going to continue on my wave of positivity with my final set. So 4 sets done. Again, went well. Felt really strong. Kind of not even sweating as much as I was last week.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's a key observation. Not sweating as much. So we're going to move over now onto rear pec deck. As I'm not sure what number exercise this is now. We're almost 6, there. Put it that way. Yeah. So we're going to. Both machines are in use. It's always the way. So this time we're just going to have a little rest and then just wait for one to free up and then we'll get after it. But make sure you document your numbers from the sets before and I'm going to catch you on the reverse pec deck. I keep the same form, so I put the chair all the way down just because I'm tall. I want to rest my chin on here. I want to sort of look up and I typically grab above the joint. Some gyms have a straight bar, so you want to kind of just get a sort of kind of like your forehead. Sort of your forehead, eye line, and then push through. Now I always struggle on the first rep.
Did you up the weight as well?
I have gone up the weight, yeah. 4 sets, 4 to 5 reps. We're trying to get out of this. Don't worry about my first rep. It always goes shaky when I get into it. We're good.
Lighter or heavier?
I've got a bit heavier.
Oh. Three sets done.
I think because it's only 5 reps, I feel relatively fresh about it. I feel good. Could I go heavier? Maybe. But there's no, you know.
You did up the weight though at the start, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and I could probably have gone a little bit heavier today because my shoulders are feeling pretty strong. But to be honest, probably not worth it in the grand scheme of things. Feel good. We're gonna get set 4 done. Move on to the final exercise. But yeah, so far so good with the shoulder workout. Feeling really strong. I don't feel like there's nothing that I can't do today where I couldn't push myself. So it's a really good, positive place to be. So hopefully you guys are in that same place. If you're not, again, shoot me an email. I can find out why. I can advise you on what I believe you need to do in order to kind of just push to the next level. So don't feel like it's a point of you not accomplishing or achieving what you should be or where you should be. Everybody's different, everybody's body's different, they react differently, so there might be just little things or little tweaks that you need in order to see you over the next hurdle. So if you're having those challenges, just shoot me an email, let's see where you're at and let's push you forward and create your fitness foundation. Step forward.
The last thing is lateral raises.
Yeah, so finish the reverse pec deck, finish strong. So now we're on to standing barbell side lat raises. Sorry, dumbbell.
I was going to say 2 barbells on the side.
It's been a long day.
You can try it if you want to, 2 barbells.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Well, we'll see. Hey, it might work actually with 2. It might be hard, but it might work. Yeah, it might work.
I'd work the stabilizers a lot.
If I progress, I might try it. So gonna finish strong on these. 4 sets, 5 reps. Final exercise. So if you want to push the boat out on your final couple of sets, by all means, at least your final set, keep going. to failure. I'm going to up the weight. I think I did 14 kg last week.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go up to 16 again this week. Yeah, just finish strong on shoulders now. Let's go. Sets in, 5 reps. This last set now, I'm gonna do probably about 10 reps, 10 to 12 reps.
Are you gonna push it that much?
Yeah, just gonna kind of try and go to close to failure. Yeah, burn it out. It's the last exercise. It's the last of the the heavy sessions for a while. So let's just
what if you had
let's
a drop
finish.
set?
Say again?
What if you had a drop set? Go this heavy and then burn out like 12, so it's like 15 reps.
It's not a bad shout. Let's do that.
So what's the reps you're gonna do?
So I'm gonna do 10 on 16, and then I'm gonna drop those, and then I'm just gonna rep out just to failure on the 12. So final exercise, final set,
Final push.
let's keep it moving. Get that jotted down, and then I'm going to move over to my
Favourite thing?
Stairmaster. But this time for Stairmaster, I want to get some music, because it is scientifically proven music aids training, and I don't typically use music during the vlogs and all that sort of stuff. But I figured, because I've been starting to feel the pinch a little bit on the Stairmaster, even though I have been hitting PBs, I figured I'm going to try out some music today to see if it does kind of channel my mind, and I kind of focus on the music and not focus on what I'm doing. So I'm going to see how that goes. I think it will work. Anyway, I'm going to write this down and catch on the Stairmaster. 7 minutes on my trusty favourite Stairmaster. So as I said, I've got my phone, I'm going to listen to music. Key thing is have a playlist ready beforehand. The reason being, you don't want to you want to get in the moment, you want to kind of have your mind right and be focused. You don't want to be thinking about changing tracks and stuff like that. Also at the same time, try not to be in a position where you kind of listen to music, you think, yeah, it's my jam, it's my jam, let me rewind and whatever. You don't want to do that. Just if you can get the playlist right, work it through, and you should find it kind of just helps you through this whole process. So
Probably wireless earphones would be good as well.
Say again?
Wireless earphones
Wireless would be better. I'm just using these cheap Samsung ones. It's all I could find, lastminute.com. So Stairmaster 7 minutes. PB.
7:49.
So there's a couple of things in there. Number one, music definitely works. Because,
They set you a PB.
yeah, set my PB, and also I was able to not concentrate
On the pain.
on the clock and the pain, all of these sort of things. I didn't have to concentrate on it. I was just kind of listening to the music, and when you think like one track, it's like 4 minutes, 3.5, 4 minutes. That's already over half the time elapsed on there. So from that perspective, it was very inspirational, motivating. I kind of would look at the clock and felt, whoa, I've already got 4. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm listening to my jam, and I've already done 4 minutes.
And you got SCA baby oil on again.
I've got yeah, sporting that new look.
Some company needs to make that a brand.
Needs to invest, yeah. Not Johnson's, unless you want to do a partnership. Then we could do that. But yeah, it was a lot easier with music, I felt, and I was pushing myself on a quick weight, on a quick speed, and I also set a PB. So power of music's important. Prepare again, get your playlist ready. You know, typically if you come and train on your own, you probably listen to music anyway. So just make sure you got that right music ready for cardio, something that's going to kind of take your focus, but also keep you pushing and pushing along. So that was pretty good. The second thing to note is today's actually Monday. It should have been legs day, but towards the end of last week, wasn't able to get into the gym for one of many different reasons. So I'm looking to make up back end of last week, which was shoulders, today, which is what I've just done, and I'm going straight into the following week's session. So this is actually going to be a 5-day training week for me.
More fatigue as well.
Is it? Yes, 5 days. Yeah, so it's going to be a 5-day training week. So where I would normally have come into the gym after a weekend and concentrate on legs, my legs are going to be put under a little bit of pressure tomorrow because I've just done cardio today. I've done the stair mass, and it does take a lot out of your legs. So I think the key thing there is when you miss a workout and you miss a session, don't write it off. Don't just go, I've missed it, so we won't bother with that one, or whatever the case will be. Factor it in as soon as possible. The next time you go into the gym is that workout. There's no shortcuts. There's no, if that was the case, we'll just be doing in the gym what we want to do, not what we have to do. And so the key thing is just, miss the workout for me. The first opportunity I had was Monday. As much as I really, really wanted to do legs today, and I really did, it was important to do shoulders and get it done so I'm still in line with where I need to be. So it's an important thing to remember. You can't always get to the gym for one reason or another. For one reason or another. So because of that, just make sure you get that workout in at the first opportunity. Don't factor it in somewhere else or say, I'll do 4 days and I'll come back to it. You won't do it. First session, you get opportunity to do it. And that's what I did today. So happy with shoulders. Finished week 4, which was the last of the heavy sets. Last of the heavy sets. So it's the last of the 4 to 5 reps. So make sure you get. So it's the last of the heavy week. 4 to 5 reps. So it's going to change up again for next week. So be mentally prepared for the change up. Remember all the bonus exercises that we did. Remember all the top tips. Remember all the keywords around positivity, mental state, all of those good things. You're going to have to carry those through now into the following weeks. It's only going to get tougher, and so you need to be in the right mental state, right mental capacity, and take on board all the information that's been passed already. It's been a good session today. I'm finished. We're going to get out of here. I need something to eat and get back in good hour. So as usual, my boy Sam Adder. Catch you on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat and Twitter. Hashtag SCA Journey. Always miss the hashtag. Hashtag SCA Fitness TV as well. If you're new, subscribe, like, share, comment. As always, stay focused, stay disciplined, stay motivated, stay in the moment. And I'm going to catch you tomorrow for more SCA Fitness TV. Peace.